I think we saw a lot of good things, a lot of maybe not so good things. I think we kind of got outplayed in the first period, and we caught ourselves down 3-1 in the end and late in the game, but we battled back, and Garrett Thompson had a big goal to tie it up, and then we had another goal by myself. So I think in regards to us coming back and then had an opportunity to win in the end, I think that's a big plus.
Greg Buckner from the Big Rapids Pioneer. Corey, just talk about it, get that goal there at the end, tie it up to send it to OT, just the puck movement you guys had there on those last two goals.
Yeah, I think it was a solid unit out there. I think we had 6 guys out there, and we won a couple puck battles, and then Czar, Buzz, and Garrett did their thing where they kind of moved the puck back and forth, and I kind of just faded away to the weak side, and luckily they found me, and I was able to put it home.
And a lot's been made of, getting a lot of contributions from some of the younger guys on the team, but just kind of talk about what's like for you guys, being some of the senior leaders there to step up there at the end.
I mean, it's nice, but I mean, everyone's going to take their turn out. I mean, we need a lot from the younger guys, and I mean, tonight, we had Garrett and myself stepping up, and it's in order for us to go have a long run and run deep in the playoffs, we need everyone contributing.
Harrison Watt, Ferris State Torch. Seemed like there's a little bit of a size difference. They dressed 6 guys over 6'2", and seemed like they were taking up a lot of space. Can you talk about what kind of effect that had on your guys' game tonight?
On their team, or they had
team.
I mean, myself being a bigger guy, I don't really notice when they have bigger guys in the lineup. I think it's just, I mean, they're more physical. I think we notice that their style of play. I think we notice more so than that, to be honest.
All right, first off, congratulations on the game-tying goal. That chance in overtime, that mini breakaway, if you could, just tried to go blocker side, and you were able to make the stop.
Yeah. I really want that one back. I don't know. I had a chance to get a breakaway right before that, and then I got another opportunity, and I went low blocks, and somehow he got a piece of it. But I don't think he really reacted in time because it just went right up in the air right after. So.
Had control of the puck in their zone, and to be honest, I don't know if their guys even had a chance to change, which was good. But if we just kind of put that together and play like that, and like we did at the end of the game, the whole game, then I mean that's how you make a good team. So I think we need to kind of bounce off that and focus on that a little bit.
Kind of talk about your goal there, where you're able to flash in front there and get that pass there for Buzzio.
Yeah, I mean with 4-on-4, it was nice that Czar stepped up in the rush. Any chance you have, for the D-man to hop in the play and create an on-man rush was huge. And I kind of had a feeling, Czar being older and stuff, what he was going to do with it. And he made a good pass to Buzz, and their D were kind of in no man's land almost, and Buzz just found me, with the right back there. So.
Talk about how important it was tonight, down 3-1 and sitting at the top of the conference with Bowling Green nipping at your heels to get that last point.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, Coach said it multiple times. There's a CCHA team, so are we. Coming into this new conference, we knew they were going to be tough. We've had battles against them in the past, and we know what they were going to bring. I think that being the top teams right now in the conference is big, but I mean it's still kind of early, and only playing them twice is huge for us. So, I mean, there was parts, where they went up 3-1 and the bench was a little dead and stuff. So we kind of tried to get the momentum back. And obviously, I think my goal helped that. And then going into the end there, it was just a lot of pressure that we kept them low. And I think we got them tired and stuff. And Corey made a great play.
What's your opinion on the lack of shootout tonight?
To be honest, I've never been in a shootout, not in juniors or in my career. When I was little, I'm sure I have, but to be honest, I kind of practiced it a little bit this summer, just for fun and whatnot, and I kind of got a move down. But I mean, not having it is a little bit of an upset because there's that extra point. But in the end, I guess you got to live with it.
Not the whole night, but I said if you had to grade it at the end of the night, you'd have to say they had the better of the chances, they had the puck more than we had tonight, and we felt as though we did a lot of chasing pucks tonight, and. I like the thing. I was really happy with the stick-to-itiveness of the players. And when you fall down 2 goals and you're getting down around 2.5 minutes to go in the game, you're grasping at straws. But I'm glad that they, the guys made believers of me and kept with it and stuck with it and came away. So I feel as though maybe we got away with a point tonight. I feel as though we snuck one out. And certainly we're going to have to be better tomorrow than we were tonight if we hope to have success tomorrow night.
Kind of talk about the job that CJ did in the net tonight. Obviously, it's kind of hard when you're getting 37 shots peppered on you. But just kind of talk about the way he hung tough in there.
Sure. Well, he did hang tough in net tonight, and there was the goals that beat him were redirects. In a weird way, like we've had a lot of games where the shots have been kind of turned around, and he has gone long periods without seeing many shots. So in some respects, I think he'd almost welcome the opportunity to see some more action, and he that was really his best game of the year in my opinion. And I think a lot of it had to do with he was busy. He was busy, and not that we want to do that intentionally, but I think it elevated his game. I did think Bowling Green was really good, though. I was real impressed with their team. I was impressed with them defensively. I was impressed with their strength and puck movement. So, I knew coming in, just knowing their roster and how many times we played them, I knew this was going to be a tough series. And, for my end of thing, it didn't disappoint. And I'm glad we are in this series because I think it'll make us a better team as we move forward.
Looking at last week's series, you're talking about improving on the penalty kill there coming into this week. So what do you think about the performance you got from the guys tonight and also getting that shorthanded goal there?
Yeah, that was really good. And, McDonald got the shorthanded. It was just an extra effort, kind of a fluky play, if you will. But still, he stuck with it. He worked hard. He gave it a second, a third effort, and he got rewarded for it. And then other than that, I thought the penalty kill was a bright spot in our game tonight. I thought we did do a very good job. Power play, I was okay with. I think we're starting to see really where we missed DiMartino on that. Like, that's where he would have made a huge difference. Plus, it would have been a 6'3", 230-pound guy we could have rolled out there. And, in a game like this, in this style of hockey, this is where DiMar would have really been a benefit to us.
Speaking of DiMartino, can you give us an indication as to how far along he is in his recovery and if he's coming back sometime soon?
He could be back. Like, if this were the playoffs right now and we had, like, it was, a big game tomorrow, he could play tomorrow. That's where we're at. It's just that, he's got a nagging injury that if we put him in tomorrow, it doesn't heal until after Christmas. He'll never get a chance to get this, and it's going to nag with him all season. We just feel like right now where we're at in the season, if we can get him, we can get it healed 100% or 90%, then it won't be a thing that it's going to constantly be an aggravation the entire year. And actually, we'll have a 80% DiMartino instead of 100% DiMartino. So we'll sacrifice a little early in the year to try to get everybody as healthy as we can. If this were so he's really close. It's just a matter of now, when he's closer to 100%.
Another thing. With DiMartino out of the lineup, you dressed 6 freshmen tonight. What factored into the decision to get all 6 of them in tonight?
I didn't even realize that. The way they're playing, like Lowney's playing really good. And, we're really happy with the freshmen are at. Now, I will say this. Tonight, they weren't at their best. I think it was a bit of an eye-opener for them. They're kind of thinking, okay, I got this college hockey thing figured out. And then you run into a team like Bowling Green. And probably the people that benefited most from a game like that tonight was our freshmen. They're like, hey, this isn't maybe as easy as I thought it was going to be. And it was tough for them. And, whether we go with 6 tomorrow or not, I don't know. But I did think that getting them in a game like that probably benefits them greatly. The older guys kind of knew what to expect. They knew how it was going to be played. But the younger kids, I think, they're starting to rethink this game a little bit now.
Coach, if you could just take us through that overtime. Both teams with 3 chances, both teams with chances back and forth.
Yeah, I thought early on, the first couple minutes, they had the edge in play. They had us hemmed in at one point for quite a while. And then I thought the later half saw us have the opportunities. And when you get into overtime and you've got the long change, in other words, you switch nets again, so you have this what's called the second period change. It's harder to get guys off the ice. So that's why they do it in overtime. Goals theoretically should go up because you should be able to get a team in, you get them tired, and the puck doesn't leave their end. And you saw that in overtime. And certainly Corey Kane, I thought he made a great shot on net. The kid made a great save, and it would have been nice for him to cap it off, but he made a good play. And other than that, though, I thought call it even. I call the overtime probably the most even period of hockey we saw tonight.
Obviously, same two teams tomorrow. What can the fans expect out of you guys in Bowling Green tomorrow?
I think you're going to see the same. Bowling Green will be the exact same team that we saw tonight, and I think we will be too. I don't think either team played poorly. I think both teams played well. I'm sure their coach would say, "Hey, we want to learn to finish the game off," obviously, and we're going to say, "Hey, we don't want to be in that position again tomorrow night." But I would think it'd be very much more the same. It's kind of it's almost station to station hockey and not quite as wide open.